Dexter Original Sin episode 9 just wrapped up. I just finished watching that, and this might be the best episode so far. Obviously, spoilers ahead, so click off right now. Let's just start with that opening. That was amazing. I thought the opening was just gonna be Laura getting murdered. No, it's our boy Brian. And like, he was actually in this episode a decent bit, and it was revealed in this episode that he's been in other episodes. He's been watching Dexter, especially at the first crime scene Dexter worked. He was there. And I did see a TikTok. Somebody pointed that out in the crowd. You can see Brian. So it was just absolutely crazy. But yeah, that was back in episode 2 that you could see Brian. And like, they have pictures of Brian now in this episode revealed that he was there. So I just think that is so freaking cool, and the attention to detail in this show is just absolutely amazing. Overall, this episode was just, it might be the best episode of this season so far. Everything about it, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. Like, the whole, just Brian, everything with Brian was just, it was perfect. We got to see the adoption of Brian and Dexter, and it turns out Brian was actually there at the house. So this gives Brian a motive to actually go and kill Harry. I think he's going to end up being the reason why Harry dies. I think he's going to end up poisoning Harry like he did his own father, which is really, really cool. I would love that, but I know some people would dislike that because that would throw off the whole, oh, it's my fault thing that Dexter was feeling. But I think it'd be even more interesting, you know, Dexter's feeling this even though he's not supposed to. Because he's not, how do I put this? He's not supposed to have feelings, but he is feeling something. But the reason why he's feeling that isn't a real reason. I think that would be very interesting. So with Brian, we open up, he's at a bingo place, and it's revealed that the lady he's working with is the woman that gave him over to Harry and separated him and Dexter, which I think is absolutely crazy because we can tell because of the birthmark. Absolutely amazing. That's just, it's great storytelling, great attention to detail, great writing, just great acting. The actor they got for Brian is phenomenal. I love him, and I really hope that we get that Ice Truck Killer spinoff. Because like, they literally have all the cards set out for it, and we want to see that. That's like the number one thing that we want to see from the Dexter universe as of right now, other than Resurrection. But other than that, like, this episode was just filled with stuff. Like, Maria was investigating it, you know, she was like looking into why is Harry so interested in this Brian character, and then Camilla let Harry know, hey, LaGuardia is like going in and checking all the files and stuff, and it turns out that Harry had Dexter's name removed from Laura's file. So it just shows the corruption that Harry has there. And now towards the end of the episode, we see Brian kills the person who separated Dexter and Brian. I forget her name. I don't remember her name. It was only said like once or twice. So he kills her, but with a freaking chainsaw. He's very ballsy with his kills. Like, he's doing it right in the open. And it's like, I'm surprised he's got away with this, because he's doing literally right in the open. Like, he took a chainsaw and just freaking cut off, like, I don't know what he cut off, but he came down like this, so I'm assuming he just cut her right in fucking half. We also see Dexter. He catches Spencer, and when he like wraps him up, he cuts his finger off. He cuts Captain Spencer's finger off. And then, surprisingly, he lets Spencer go. And I thought that he was just going to let Spencer go and then it's going to resume like normal in episode 10. But no, Dexter had a freaking plan. He cut the plastic, and he escaped from the plastic after Dexter left the room. And he immediately is going back to his son, where his secret lair, and Dexter's following him. Like, I didn't even see this. Dexter is so good at planning stuff, especially at this young of an age. Like, we've obviously seen mistakes, like him do mistakes, but like, dude, this is really cool. So I think that makes Captain Spencer is gonna be like his 3rd or 4th kill. I'm not entirely sure. I could be wrong with those numbers, but absolutely insane. I'm excited for the season finale. I don't want it to be the end. I really wish they did 12 episodes for this season, but it looks like they're just sticking to 10 for now, which, you know, I can kind of get behind, so you have no filler. But if that's the season finale, we definitely need a season 2, like right away. They need to start filming that now. It needs to come out as soon as Resurrection ends, or the season 1 of Resurrection ends, because that's probably going to be 2 or 3 seasons. I'm hoping for 3, you know, and then like the whole Dexter story is done, because they shouldn't be dragging it so much. But yeah, that is just, this episode has everything a Dexter fan could want, especially with like Brian. I love Brian. He's a top 5 character easily, and because he's like getting all this like screen time, it's really making me think that we're gonna see him in the Ice Truck Killer spinoff, and we could see him more in season 2. And I would really, really love that. And I really hope they do give us a season 2 of Original Sin, because the way it's going now, there's no way they're gonna wrap up with Harry dying in episode 10, because like he has to, because Bobby is still alive, you know. So like something's got to go really, really wrong, or else like the episode's either got to be like 2 hours long, or it's gonna be a cliffhanger into a season 2. And I'm really hoping, it's either one of those. But I don't want it to be rushed, because so far they have failed at every single ending for this show. But overall, I'm giving this episode a 10 out of 10. Seriously, it's as good as episode 1 and 2. And I should have been higher on my rankings of episodes, 7 and 8. They should have been higher. I just, didn't have enough time to sit with it. So I will be doing a ranking of all the episodes, and then a ranking of every single season of Dexter after the Original Sin wraps up next week. So in about 2 weeks, I should have all these videos out. So yeah, this show is just, it's on a whole nother level right now. That's pretty much it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.